This is CBS.
From News Center 3, this is a Mideast War update. Travel and Transport is proud to sponsor this update on behalf of our country's men and women serving in the Gulf.
Good evening, I'm Loretta Carroll. In the Gulf War, Iran says tonight it will fight with Iraq if Israel enters the war. Iran so far has been neutral. In other news, a U.S. Air 737 originating in Syracuse, New York and Washington, D.C. has crashed and burned at Los Angeles International Airport. At least 3 people are reported dead. The jet may have collided with another plane. Also tonight, an evacuation after a bomb scare at South Roads Mall. We'll have the latest at 10.
Sizzler's all-you-can-eat salad bar lunch. Real food, real fast.
Wow, this is the kind of lunch the Vikings used to eat. Sizzler.
You say there are no more heroes. You say there is nothing the whole family can enjoy together. You say good value in live entertainment is a thing of the past. Well, take the whole family to see the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in their live on-stage extravaganza.
We love the show! My kids love the show! The family had a great time. California!
Brought to you by Pizza Hut.
KMTV presents Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, February 22nd. Pick up your $2 discount coupons at Baker's.
We were 3 days out of Dakar on the Queen Elizabeth II. I was right in the middle of an apricot flambe.
Captain, I'm afraid we've just run out of Colombian coffee.
Run out, Mr. Howard.
What about, Mr. Roberts? Engine room, full speed.
So, we turned back. Under the circumstances, it was the only civilized thing we could do.
100% Colombian coffee, the richest coffee in the world.
When you're born with coloring like mine, sensitive skin comes with the territory. If you're lucky, you're spared nicknames like Carrot Top. But it takes more than luck to care for sensitive skin when you're also fighting those nasty little lines.
Oil of Olay for sensitive skin. Pure white, 100% fragrance-free, and hypoallergenic.
Grow old gracefully? Me and every last freckle are fighting it.
In a new Luscious Cream, too.
The United States government has awarded Cadillac the highest honor in American business, the Malcolm Baldrige National Quality Award. It is the first time this award has been given to an automobile company for its quality achievements in satisfying the customer. So in a very real way, Cadillac's success is also a victory for the American consumer. Another reason why the only way to travel is Cadillac style.
Domino's Pizza delivers this Dark Shadows moment. Enter a world of mystery.
You can't go down there! I cannot help myself! You come back!
The dream is alive. Dark Shadows, the motion picture, Sunday on NBC.
Hi, I'm Joe Mantegna.
Oh, yeah, and Vanilla Ice.
Join us on Saturday Night Live because I can't imagine any other place where you can see the two of us together.
Yep.
It's the day after Tuesday. The day before Thursday. Night Court moves back to Wednesday. NBC, 9 o'clock, 8 Central.
In Saudi, an in-depth special, Sunday night at 10:30.
Each year, the experts at Car and Driver look at over 100 cars, so you don't have to. From the current new cars, they just picked their 10 best. At the most, you'll probably only buy one of them. That's too bad. Because 2 of the 10 best are Mercury's. Mercury Sable and Mercury Tracer LTS. All this in the quality of a Mercury.
Grandma, what's butter for?
So my cookies will taste special for the family reunion.
Why?
butter makes them taste better.
Why?
Butter's natural. Here, taste delicious.
Because it's butter.
Real butter makes family reunions taste even better.
What's different about Polident? Refreshing mint. There's a minty mouthwash ingredient in every tablet. Other cleansers may get dentures clean, but Polident gets the minty fresh clean. Super strength, super minty, Polident.
Solid things. Pride. Dedication. Anderson windows and patio doors are built to stand the test of time.
Through the desert sun, through the years of rain, from the shores of California to the coast of Maine. Anderson, build your dreams of solid things. We'll build tomorrow in. Come home to quality. Come home to Anderson.
Has Motormouth Murphy run down?
Not that bad.
How are you going to ask Bush a question with a lawnmower in your throat?
Blast off for an all-new Murphy Brown. Then it's nip and tuck when Bernice gets a nose job.
Looking at her reminds me of Noelle. You're missing your pig, aren't you?
It's an all-new Designing Women, right after Murphy Brown, Monday. Lucy and Desi Before the Laughter, Sunday, February 10th.
If you're like a lot of people, you're probably trying to cut back on caffeine. You certainly don't want to find it in unexpected places. So you might be surprised to learn that your pain reliever may contain caffeine. Check the label. There is no caffeine in Tylenol. With Tylenol, all you get is fast, effective relief without caffeine. And you should know that hospitals use Tylenol nearly 5 times more than all other pain relievers combined. Tylenol, the pain reliever hospitals use most.
There's a new kind of cowboy out there. And that's why McDonald's is grilling up a whole new kind of steak, topped with onions, mushrooms, and a hearty steak sauce on a sourdough roll with a side of fries. And right now, it's a great McDonald's value you can't pass up. McDonald's new grilled steak sandwich. A new kind of steak for a new kind of cowboy.
Someone should talk to you about how much time you spend on the phone, and who you talk to, and when and where. A Sprint representative can easily help you select a savings plan for your personal calling needs. And Sprint has better overall savings than AT&T. So there's a plan that's perfect for you. Unless, of course, you're a teenager. I can't believe it. No one's invented the perfect plan for that.
George Burns' 95th birthday party will continue.
Want to know all about his poison gas and Scud missiles? You don't have to go to Baghdad. Go to Dusseldorf. 60 Minutes, Sunday.
Cheer with Color Guard. Dirt goes, color stays.
The test of your dishwashing liquid isn't dishes. It's those last greasy pots and pans.
Don't quit on me now.
Talking out. By the time you get to the really tough grease, most leading brands just can't cut it. But there's one that can. New Dawn. Improved? Definitely. Look, the suds actually come back. A signal that New Dawn still has the power to cut the toughest grease. New Dawn. We cut it when they can't.
Static can make you lose your appetite.
It'll stop you.
Static can make you stick out in a crowd.
It'll stop you.
And static can be an embarrassing handicap.
It'll stop you.
The more you move, the more static can build up. But you can stop static cling by using Bounce. Bounce leaves clothes virtually static-free.
It won't stop you.
Bounce stops static before static stops you.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Just one dose of Pepto-Bismol helps relieve an upset stomach. The one that coats is the only one you need.
Painful sore throat and no chloroseptic spray? That's okay. Chloroseptic lozenges actually work like the spray to penetrate nerve endings and stop pain fast. Great tasting chloroseptic lozenges. Fast relief when you're away from your spray.
When the tough shot has to be made, it's good to have friends. The AT&T Pebble Beach National Pro-Am this weekend.
Sunday, a traffic violation leads to murder on an all-new Murder, She Wrote. Then, Glenn Close and Christopher Walken in a movie the critics are calling a poignant piece of Americana that does the genre of family films proud. Gorgeously filmed, beautifully acted. Sarah Plain and Tall, a Hallmark Hall of Fame presentation Sunday.
So, I'm having breakfast with my buddies, and I order Kellogg's Bran Flakes. And right away, Scott says, "Problem, Dad?" Truth is, Kellogg's Bran Flakes taste terrific. It's this nutty, toasted wheat taste, and hey, come on, right, the Kellogg's, right? So, I lean over to Scott, look him right in the eye, and I say, "Did you know a spoon can be a deadly weapon?" Whoa! Yeah. A-double-L-O double good Kellogg's Bran Flakes, toasted taste to you.
The thoroughly modern and aerodynamic design was a surprisingly courageous decision, one that we applaud for its solid step into the future.
What knocked us out was the incredible control and maneuverability Caprice Classic LTZ brings to the party. And for that, we gave it this party favor.
Chevrolet Caprice Classic is Motor Trend Car of the Year.
It's destined to be an important car on the American scene.
Refreshing mint. No wonder Polident has a minty mouth. Clean, but Polident gets the minty fresh clean. Super strength, super minty, Polident.
This Valentine's Day, remember, the shortest distance between two hearts isn't necessarily a straight line. Hallmark, when you care enough to send the very best.
There's a new kind of cowboy out there. And that's why McDonald's is grilling up a whole new kind of steak, topped with onions, mushrooms, and a hearty steak sauce on a sourdough roll with a side of fries. And right now, it's a great McDonald's value you can't pass up. McDonald's new grilled steak sandwich. A new kind of steak for a new kind of cowboy.
A fatal crash on the runway of the Los Angeles airport.
A U.S. Air 737 smashes into a smaller plane, then bursts into flames.
A bomb scare empties the South Roads Mall. Will have a live report.
And watching the rockets fly, American Tomahawk missiles hit Baghdad. All next on News Center 3 tonight.
To learn more about some of our great comics, the Library of Congress suggests these books. All My Best Friends by George Burns. And Say Goodnight, Gracie, the story of Burns and Allen by Cheryl Blythe and Susan Sackett. These and many other interesting books are available at your local library and bookstore. Visit them. They'll be happy to help you read more about it.
The eye of Hurricane Iniki is passing through the northern Hawaiian Islands at this hour. With winds gusting to 160 miles an hour and surf topping 25 feet, coastal residents have been evacuated and businesses shut down. More later on Nightline. Next on 2020, American POWs from 3 wars shipped to the Soviet Union, and our government knew. That's News Brief.
The trucks are coming to O'Brien's Furniture. O'Brien's asked Benchcraft, makers of quality furniture, for their latest styles at their lowest prices, and Benchcraft said yes. Now, truckloads of Benchcraft furniture are pouring into O'Brien's at factory direct savings. Save on Benchcraft sofas, recliners, sectional, sleepers, and love seats. Get this dual recliner sectional with sleeper, only $10.88. Plus, you won't pay a thing till spring. Don't let these truckload values pass you by during the Benchcraft truckload sale at O'Brien's Furniture.
Ready? I think so. Ever done anything like this before?
Not quite like this.
Just remember, when you finally go for it, keep a good grip. Get a little kick to it.
Ready for something wild? Head to McDonald's for the new Double Zesta Burger. 2 all-beef patties, pepper jack cheese, salsa mayo on our own zesty bread. So it's wild right down to the bun. Is what you want, is what you get.
What do you think
what these guys do for excitement.
They jump out of airplanes.
That's stupid.
Now's your last chance to get wild because McDonald's Double Zesta-Burger is in its final week.
New York cops cruise the streets with Mad Dad at 10.
Those stories tonight, September 11th, 1992, after this brief message.
It may surprise you to learn who, over 30 years ago, was the first car maker to build cars with seat belts, to make safety glass standard, the first U.S. car maker to offer anti-lock brakes, and who today offers more models with dual airbags than any other manufacturer. That company is Ford Motor Company.
We're committed to making safety innovation an important part of quality.
Ford Motor Company. Quality is job one. It's working. It's working.
V8 has vegetables in it.
Really?
I didn't know that.
Vegetables in it. I heard that. Here's why I drink it.
Because it's tasty.
I love vegetables.
You hate vegetables.
I like these.
They kind of crush it all up,
Squish together, and you can actually taste the vegetables. You know, your tomatoes,
Spinach, celery,
carrots.
It's got vegetables in it?
yes.
V8?
V8!
You know, when I feel like a vegetable, I drink it. It's zippy kind of thing, a zippy thing. I hate to clean. That's why I love this new Fantastic. Did you see it? It cuts through grease without leaving the film. So when I have company coming, I have time to do the really important things, like wipe the lipstick off the milk container. No grease, no film, new Fantastic.
It's like a poltergeist. It's incredible.
It was the noise of that wind.
Like a bomb went off.
I just don't know where we're going to begin. When people buy insurance, it's not a tangible item. They can't turn around and take it and put it on a table and admire it.
Feels good to have a friend and have a company like Allstate behind you.
I don't have a roof, and I'm smiling.
We're going to get the place fixed up. We're going to have a home again.
Now you're going to see exactly how good your insurance company is.
To those of you who have a certain image of minivans, Nissan introduces the Quest. It has a V6 engine, so it's more powerful, and front-wheel drive, so it's more nimble and agile than you'd expect a minivan to be. After all, just because you have kids doesn't mean you have to drive a bus. The new 7-passenger Nissan Quest. It's time to expect more from a minivan.
Exercise? Here's my gym. My lunch hour, 4 minutes. Sometimes I get constipation.
Only X-Lax pills give you 3 choices: regular, extra gentle, or maximum relief. X-Lax, for regular people who sometimes aren't.
Saturday, the best is here in a star-studded event. Join Michael Jordan as he hosts the RMCC Celebrity Golf Championship. Then ABC's college football follows as the Texas Longhorns tackle Syracuse. Tennessee invades Georgia to battle the Bulldogs. Oregon takes on Pac-10 rival Stanford, or other regional action. It's all Saturday on ABC Sports.
Prosecutors say Ms. Warmus fired 9 shots at Mrs. Solomon on the night of January 15, 1989. Then met Mr. Solomon for drinks at a bar and sex in a parked car. Virginia Madsen and the real-life fatal attraction, A Murderous Affair. The Carolyn Warmus story on the season premiere of the ABC Sunday night movie.
How could this happen? They've taken the secret.
Europeans are upset. The Kellogg's Muesli cereal uses their secret recipe.
Yes, we kept in the family.
After all, they've been guarding this delicious secret forever. Ah, but this luscious blend of sweet fruit, crunchy nuts, and crisp whole grains was destined to become Kellogg's Mueslix.
Angelina, you told?
It wasn't me. I swear.
Kellogg's Mueslix, the European secret for great taste.
Ask anyone who's driven a Ford lately. Ask them about quality. It's one of the biggest reasons 5 of the 10 best-selling cars and trucks in America are Fords. The F-Series pickup, Taurus, Explorer, Escort, and Ranger. 5 out of 10 of the country's best sellers. It's quality that breeds success. Have you driven a Ford lately? It's more than just a question. It's an answer.
Gee, honey, great bacon.
It's not bacon.
Not bacon?
That's right. 100% soy breakfast strips with no cholesterol.
Still going. Nothing outlasts the Energizer battery. It keeps going and going.
Tonight on the Adventure Channel, join explorer Marceau Soulinaire as he unlocks the mystery of the Great Barrier Reef.
Still going. Nothing outlasts the Energizer. They keep going and going.
Basically, I thought all toothpaste were the same. But then on a visit to my grandmother's, I tried her Arm & Hammer dental care. And wow, it was a special feeling, like a burst of clean. My mouth felt so clean and so healthy that it was just like leaving the dentist's office. Then I heard that more dentists recommend Arm & Hammer than any other baking soda toothpaste. I see my dentist really often, but now I get that fresh from the dentist feeling every single time I brush.
Get Arm & Hammer dental care for that healthy, fresh from the dentist feeling of clean.
Comedian Billy Crystal gives it to you straight. Life as a stand-up comic, it's anything but funny. Now some comic relief. A new career in movies with a new angle. Behind the camera. Bob Brown with comic star and now film director Billy Crystal. Anything for a laugh when 2020 continues.
Coming Monday.
What are you doing here? I was wondering the same thing about you.
A father and son.
You don't know anything about me.
At a place where the end of the line is just the beginning.
What do you say we take a different road together for a while?
It's a one-way road to a two-way street.
I'm trying to learn how to do this for once.
Robert Urich in a sneak preview of Crossroads, Monday.
Burger King has 2 new country pork sandwiches. They're so good you're going to want to come in and pig out. After all, it's 1/3 of a pound of pork with pickles, ketchup, mustard, and onions on a large sesame seed bun. That's our regular country pork sandwich. Or there's our deluxe sandwich. All that plus lettuce, tomato, and mayo. They're so delicious you'll be in hog heaven. Think you can get this anywhere else? In a pig's eye. So come on into Burger King and go hog wild. New country pork sandwiches.
Go away, right away, at Burger King now.
Good evening, I'm Carol Schrader. Omaha mad dads are in a New York state of mind tonight. They're patrolling with police officials from the Big Apple. We tag along on Newswatch 7 at 10. Also ahead, Scott Baldwin's father raises new questions about the police shooting that left his son paralyzed. The mother of a teen charged in a murder case talks about her son, and Lincoln Cablevision looks for ways to clean up a cable access channel. These stories plus highlights of tonight's high school football action all ahead on Newswatch 7 at 10. Please join us.
Carol Schrader.
Let's get you the latest from the scene.
Michael Scott.
We go live to Des Moines for the latest.
The team to count on at 5, 6, and 10. In the world of luxury automobiles, you expect aerodynamic styling. A beautifully crafted, leather-trimmed interior, the uncompromising safety of driver's and passenger side airbags, and the superior performance of a 24-valve engine. You just don't expect it to be so affordable. The Acura Luxury Lease Program. It's more than a lease. It's a legend.
Why do we have to move?
Your father lost his job. They closed the plant.
Why?
A lot of people are buying clothes made in other countries, not ours.
Why are they buying that other stuff?
I don't know, honey. I don't know.
Buy American, and Americans work.
If I had a choice, I wouldn't get them. My second choice, a fast cure. Gyne-Lotrimin starts working fast to help you bring recurring vaginal yeast infections under control quickly. My choice now, Gyne-Lotrimin. Make your choice a fast cure.
I'm talking about a new heart. New life. It was simple. You can't believe what it does for your system. Your eyes see things a whole new way. You run faster, you get more done, and you have more fun. It's not some wild promise. I've experienced it.
If the computer's at the heart of what you do, the OS2 operating system should be at the heart of your computer.
I'm living proof that it works.
They're tiny portraits of a people. They sing of our heroes and celebrate our homeland. There are as many reasons to love stamps as there are people who love them. These are stamps worth saving. Ask for the wildflower stamps at your post office now.
Tuesday.
You've heard the rumors.
She is going to school, right?
You've waited to find out.
Becky, where are you? Minnesota.
If Becky and Mark elope on Roseanne, then how far will Delta go to be a star?
I don't want you to go near him.
I'm just going to go over there and introduce myself and give him my tape.
That's bothering him.
How about if I just stand here and throw it to him?
I got to audition for backup singer.
It's a sneak preview of Delta after the season premiere of Roseanne, Tuesday.
For almost a century, America's had a love affair with the automobile. Today, the romance shifts into high gear with a revolutionary new financial vehicle that turns buying power into horsepower, plastic into steel. The GM MasterCard. It puts the power of the world's largest corporation in your wallet. It offers all the advantages of MasterCard, but every time you use it, GM will credit 5% of your purchase toward any new Chevrolet, Pontiac, Oldsmobile, Buick, Cadillac, or GMC truck. 5%. That could mean hundreds, even thousands of dollars in savings over and above any other discounts or rebates. And there's no annual fee. So if your heart still hears the call of the open road, the GM card can help you answer that call. The GM card, the new financial vehicle.
You made it. Hey, I couldn't have gotten through physics without you.
Yeah, well, you're on your own at college.
It's not fair.
That's all right. I'm gonna get a job, you know. I'm start working, I'm saved, and I'll be in college in another year or two.
Support the United Negro College Fund. A mind is a terrible thing to waste.
Wednesday, it's a night of Emmy-winning comedy. First, Tim blows his chance for romance.
Uh-oh. What did you want me to say? The kids are gone, I'm home alone, come and take me, Big Daddy?
Well, that I understand.
The season premiere of Home Improvement. Then, Coach pops the question.
What do you say we fly out to Las Vegas tomorrow and get married, honey?
And gets his answer televised live.
Oh, my God.
Winner of Best Actor in a Comedy. It's the season premiere of Coach on a special night after Home Improvement, Wednesday.
The drug is in the mail at 10.
Seinfeld return next Wednesday. Now stay tuned for an NBC special as our Night of Mysteries continues.
Next, Nostradamus, Napoleon, and Adolf Hitler.
Outside, smoother aerodynamics than a Porsche 928 helped make Chevy Corsica one of the most fuel-efficient cars in its class. Inside, careful attention to detail helps make it a most efficient and worry-free place to be. Corsica, a very comforting way more people are winning with.
The heartbeat of America. That's today's Chevrolet.
Hey, homemade bread.
That's for the bake sale.
Be great with Country Crock.
That would be great for the bake sale.
But Country Crock tastes so rich and buttery.
Hey.
Your bread deserves that delicious taste, melting into every bite.
Oh, brother.
And it has fewer calories.
Right.
And no cholesterol.
Okay. This one's for Country Crock.
Alone at last.
Maybe we should take Country Crock to the bake sale.
No. Let's stay here and loaf around.
Come taste the country. Rich and buttery, but with fewer calories and no cholesterol. Shed Spread Country Crock. The taste of the country.
Frank Bartles and Ed James have just entered the room, where they will make an announcement of great importance.
Hello. What you see here is the world's only light wine cooler. New Bartles and James Light.
How did you make it?
As you can see, Ed has reduced the calories by 1/3, which he believes gives you even more fresh fruit taste.
That's impossible.
That is exactly what they told Tom Edison, and he did just fine with his light. So please try ours, and thank you for your support.
This tugboat crew has a plan, and they begin by digging into those 2 scoops in every Kellogg's pack. 2 scoops. We'll keep them coming back to those 2 scoops of plump juicy raisins in Kellogg's Raisin Bran. Hooked up and in command, they're working now, but they're thinking how they love 2 scoops and lots of wholesome bran. 2 scoops, they're turning back again for 2 scoops of plump juicy raisins in Kellogg's Raisin Bran. 2 scoops.
Fact. For 10 years, Ford has had the best-built American cars and trucks. Fact. For 4 years, Ford has had the best-selling cars and trucks, American or import. Fact. Ford cars and trucks have more repeat buyers than anyone else, American or import. Call it leadership. call it winning. Call it anything you want. The simple fact is, Ford is #1. Save during Leadership Month at your Ford dealer now.
Olays. Now that spells relief.
Potpourri! But we're more than just potpourri. I'm the only potpourri carpet deodorizer with genuine Arm & Hammer baking soda to absorb odors and freshen naturally.
And I'm the only air freshener with Arm & Hammer baking soda. The natural way to deodorize tough bathroom odors and make the air potpourri fresh. I freshen the carpet, and I freshen the air. Natural freshness from the baking soda experts.
Nostradamus, the man who saw tomorrow, will continue.
Once upon a time, innocent people were threatened by an evil force. Don't fail me again. So they banded together to make our universe a safer place.
I hope you know what you're doing.
And it became the biggest adventure ever.
Watch this. You've got a lot of guts coming here.
Share the victory. The Empire Strikes Back on NBC Friday.
It's the incredible carpet warehouse clearance at Nebraska Furniture Mart. Thousands of rolls of first quality carpet in stock must be sold to make room for new shipments. Trackless plushes, Berbers, high-lows, tone-on-tones, including finest Mohawk selections made of traffic control wear-dated carpet by Monsanto. The revolutionary traffic control fiber system resists matting, so your carpet always looks like new. Now at all-time low prices during the incredible carpet warehouse clearance at Nebraska Furniture Mart.
Here in Jupiter, a beef stir-fry takes less than 5 minutes and a steak takes less than 10. The people of Jupiter call this weightlessness. Beef, real food in Jupiter, Florida.
The boss in the family will be glad to know the 91 Mazda 626LX comes standard with an AM/FM cassette stereo, power windows and locks, power remote mirrors. And right now, you can get a Mazda 626LX value pack with air conditioning, moonroof, and an anti-theft alarm. Plus, cash back from Mazda, a total savings of $2,320. You're welcome to Mazda 626.
It just feels right.
Forget the book. Forget the sticker. Forget the invoice. All you're going to get is rock bottom prices at Park Place, Pontiac, Cadillac, GMC, and Lincoln. Now, get a brand new Pontiac Le Mans as low as $67.88. Get a brand new Pontiac Sunbird now just $89.88. I get you to a brand new Pontiac Grand Am now as low as $97.88. Now you can get a brand new Pontiac Grand Prix as low as $13,988. Forget the book or the invoice for the best deal on a new Pontiac. Come to Park Place, 5020 on the north side of O Street, Lincoln.
You know, Sunsweet pitted prunes also come in this nice little bite size. And they're every bit as sweet and delicious as Sunsweet's larger ones. Of course, that's just my opinion, which I certainly respect.
I wear a partial, this lateral incisor.
I lost 50. If you wear partials, you know what you've lost. But here's what you've really been missing. New Polidin for partials, with the power to clean the pearly part and the metal part in just 5 minutes. So get new Polidin for partials.
Boy, this couch weighs a ton. Where does it go, Miss Lansbury?
Oh, right there, please. Wow. If I lifted that, I'd need buffering for the aches and pains afterwards.
You really believe in buffering?
I certainly do.
It's strong, huh?
Extra strength buffering has the strongest dosage of aspirin that you can buy. And I've discovered that the buffers don't weaken it. They just help prevent aspirin stomach upset.
Shouldn't you discover the strength of Bufferin? And for nighttime aches, pains, and sleeplessness, try Bufferin AF Nighttime. It's aspirin-free.
At Ford Motor Company, quality is more than just the way a car is built. It's the design of the instrument panel, the richness of the finish, the turn of a wheel, the safety of a loved one. It's the way your car or truck makes you feel. For us, our commitment to quality is an obsession.
And it's paying off. 5 of the 10 best-selling vehicles in America are built by Ford Motor Company.
Ford Motor Company, quality is job one. It's working.
Italian food at its freshest are coming home to Contadina. Pasta and sauce. Contadina, the freshest ideas in Italian cooking.
Listen, athlete's foot fungus grows beneath the surface of your skin. To cure it, you've got to get down to the root of the problem. You need Mycotin.
Mycotin penetrates the surface of your skin with miconazole to cure athlete's foot where it grows. Step up to the mic. Mycotin.
If you took the most effective diarrhea medicine and shaped it into a caplet, you'd have Imodium AD caplets, the only caplet that often stops diarrhea in one dose. Imodium AD caplets, the original prescription for one-dose relief.
Kidnapped. Do you think it can't happen to someone you love? Don't miss the season premiere of 48 Hours at a special time Wednesday. TNN, the Nashville Network.
Creative living, utilizing the technology of the 90s with the best of the past. To bring you innovative ideas and up-to-date information for creative lifestyles in today's active world.
Watch Creative Living Wednesdays at 8:30 and 4:30 and Saturday afternoons at 2:30 on EDUCABLE. You're watching EDUCABLE, a service of the University of Nebraska-Lincoln Television in cooperation with the Knowledge Network of Greater Omaha.